Hello viewers. Now over time I have discovered that one of the reasons why many of the investors within and outside Nigeria prefer to invest in real estate in Nigeria through me is because I am more of a consultant than a salesperson. And as a consultant, I am more interested in the benefits of these real estate investors than anything else. This is why I commit to always providing you the right information to guide your real estate acquisitions right here in Nigeria. And that is because I believe that when you know right, you will do right. That has been my mantra, and that is why I will say again that I am more of a consultant than a salesperson. So this video today is another effort to give you direction in your real estate acquisition. This video today, I will be helping you to answer the question: will you prefer a land opposite the Lekki International Airport, or would you prefer a land beside Lekki Deep Seaport? The choice is yours to make, which is the essence of this video. Before I give the relevant fact about these two products I will mention to you, give you the important information you need to know about both of them, let me state that as an individual, as a business person, it's important you always plan for the future. Like I mentioned in another video, which I will be dropping the link on the bio of this very video, where I talked about some key lessons I learned from the Nigerian politician, which every business person should learn. Every business person should plan for the future, and that is the essence of providing this option for you in this video. As a business person, you should have a plan for expansion. As a business person, you should have a clear plan for longevity, and that is what this video is meant to help you do. So let's get back to the question. First, would you prefer a product, a land opposite the Lekki International Airport, or would you rather prefer a product beside the Lekki Deep Seaport? And so before you make a decision on which of these products to buy into or to own for future benefits, here are the few facts you need to note about these two products that I have mentioned to you. First, the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate is a mixed-use commercial land that is directly facing the administrative block of the proposed Lekki International Airport. On the other hand, the Wealthy Place is a commercial estate beside the Lekki Deep Seaport. The second thing you need to note is that these two products I am providing for you to make a choice, they both will serve commercial purposes, which means that anybody buying into them is buying into the future in preparation for future business within either the Lekki International Airport axis or the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Don't forget that we are looking at, would you rather own a land directly facing the Lekki International Airport, or would you own a land beside the Lekki Deep Seaport? That is the question on this video, and like I promised, that the idea is to give you the relevant knowledge so that you can make a decision, not forgetting the fact that both lands are serving the same purpose, especially as a business person, especially as a business organization who is looking into the future in preparation. And so the other thing you need to note is that the Wealthy Place, which is the land located beside the Lekki Deep Seaport, has a title of a CFO. Yes, it comes with a title of CFO, and it is the first private commercial estate along the Lekki Free Trade Zone, located beside the Lekki Deep Seaport. On the other hand, the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate is also the first renewable energy-based estate in Lagos, Nigeria. And like I have said, I've done lots of content on that very property. You can also watch the videos on the bio of this very video that I am giving to you now, because you will add it up, it will help you to make an informed decision. Because like I have always said, that I am more of a consultant, and one of the duties of a consultant in any profession is to provide relevant information, is to ask questions, is to give knowledge, because Like I will always say that when it comes to investing in Nigeria, especially for the real estate industry, all you need is the right information. Once you have the right information, you will make the right investment decision when it comes to real estate. Another thing you need to know about Fairmont Green and Smart Estates is that it comes with 24-month payment plan. Yes, the Fairmont Green and Smart Estates comes with a 24-month payment plan, both for the residential and commercial. On the other hand, the Wealthy Place comes with a 12-month payment plan. I hope you are noting the difference now. So it simply means that the Wealthy Place comes with a 12-month payment plan, while the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate comes with 24-month payment plan. The point of similarity, however, is that both of them can be bought with installment payments. Having said that, the next point you need to note while deciding whether you own a land that is directly facing the Lekki International Airport or whether you go for a land that is located beside Lekki Deep Seaport is that for the commercial land beside the Lekki Deep Seaport, the initial deposit is 5 million naira. On the other hand, for the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate, which is the land too that is directly facing the proposed Lekki International Airport, the initial deposit also for the commercial plot is 5 million naira. I hope you are taking note of all of the information about these two estates. The good thing is that both of them are good to go. And as a matter of fact, as a consultant, and if I'm to make recommendation, because after providing the knowledge, after diagnosing the situation, here now focusing on your investment objective, or the necessary thing to do is to make recommendation. The same way that doctors will provide prescription after diagnosing a patient. And so the both properties, the initial deposit is 5 million naira, both for the Wealthy Place and for the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. Don't forget you are watching the video. Would you prefer a land opposite the Lekki International Airport, or would you rather go for a land beside Lekki Deep Seaport? Either way, you will make a decision. But before you make a decision, all of the details that I'm providing for you in this video is what will guide you to make the right investment decision, because I don't want you to make mistake about your real estate acquisitions right here in Nigeria. And so keep watching. Now, another thing you need to note about this land we are talking about is that the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate, which is a land opposite the Lekki Airport, is about 10 kilometers from the Lekki Free Trade Zone, where we will have the Wealthy Place. Yes, the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate, which is the land located opposite the proposed airport, is situated about 10 kilometers from the Lekki Free Trade Zone, where we have the Wealthy Place, which happens to be the first commercial estate along the Lekki Free Trade Zone. The other key thing you need to note about these very properties that I'm talking about is that both the land facing the airport and the land located beside the Lekki Deep Seaport are both for commercial purposes. It means that in both land you can actually carry out commercial activities. You can build hotels, you can build schools, you can build factories, you can build anything business, you can build warehouses. Also, another similarity is that in both commercial properties you cannot build a filling station. That is another unique thing you need to note about these properties, that both for the land that is directly facing the Lekki International Airport and the land that is located beside the Lekki Deep Seaport, you cannot build a filling station, and that is due to the nature of that business. But another thing you need to note about the land facing the airport and the land beside the Lekki Deep Seaport is that both lands are fully serviced plots of land. What that means is that both the land facing the airport and the land beside the Lekki Deep Seaport are situated inside a fully serviced estate that comes with basic amenities like good roads, security, and all of that. And so this is another area of similarity between both land that should guide your investment decision or your choice whether to buy the land that is directly facing the airport or to buy the land that is located beside the Lekki deep sea port. Meaning that the question is, would you prefer this or would you prefer this? This is the land directly facing the airport, and this is the land beside the Lekki deep sea port. So the choice is yours. Another area of similarity you need to note about these properties to guide your investment is that both properties comes with good title. Yes, both properties comes with very good titles. While the land beside the Lekki deep sea port has a C of O, the land facing the airport has a government allocation. The next thing you need to note about these two properties is that both properties are dry land. Oh yes, both the land that is directly facing the airport and the land that is located beside the deep sea port are both dry lands. Another fact you need to note about these both properties is that both the wealthy place, which is a land located beside the Lekki deep sea port, and the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate, which is the land directly facing the Lekki International Airport, come in sizes of 500 square meter. Yes, they both come in sizes of 500 square meter. You can see that on my screen. You can see the flyer, and it's currently selling for 30 million naira. Oh yes, it's currently selling for 30 million naira for the 500 square meter, while the 1000 square meters is currently selling for 40 million naira. On the other hand, for the land that is directly facing the Lekki International Airport, the 1000 square meter in that very property is selling for 50 million naira currently. For the land that is located beside the Lekki deep sea port, currently we have just 20 plots available for sale. It means that that very estate is almost sold out. The implication of this is that you have to make your decision very fast in order not to miss out either on the land that is directly facing the airport or for the land beside the Lekki deep sea port. Now, having said all of this, you will want to ask, as a consultant, what do I think? What will be my advice for you, a business person or a business organization who want to own a land in preparation of the great harvest that is coming to Ibeju Lekki and the Ekpe axis of Lagos? This will be my advice for you. If you are into the business of hotels or eateries or hospitals, I will suggest you go for the Fairmont Green and Smart Estate. The reason is not far-fetched. I have already provided this analysis on a video, which link is on the bio of this very video, so you can check it out. Considering the fact that it's going to be a busy environment, people will need a place to eat, people will need a place to relax, people will need a place to lounge, because many times visitors want a hotel that is very close to the airport where they can wake up and they can easily catch up with their flight. On the other hand, if your own business is majorly in the area of oil and gas, say a shipping company or an oil and gas company, then you should buy into the land located beside the Lekki deep sea port. Reason being that, considering the fact that you have the Dangote refinery, you have the Lekki deep sea port and all of those businesses within that axis, it will be a good boost for your business. Your business can easily compete in an active environment in line with your own industry. Doesn't mean you cannot build a hotel beside the Lekki deep sea port, because at the end of the day, you also have lots of expatriates who will want a place to lodge while they do their business within the Lekki deep sea port. But the point is that the major difference that should guide your choice in this should be your investment objectives. Yes, your investment objective. Like I said, if you are into hotels, the nature of your business will to a large extent influence which of the properties you should choose, whether the one facing the airport or whether the one beside the Lekki deep sea. But either of them you choose, and if you even have the resources, you can actually get 2 plots of land, maybe in the commercial plot that is facing the airport. You can also buy into the one that is located close to the deep sea port. What that does is that you will have a secured future. In the future, you can decide to build on both, or you can build on the land that is facing the airport, and then you can resell the one that is located close to the deep sea port. And you can even use the money you will make from the land that is located close to the deep sea port and build that hotel, build that school, build that eatery land opposite the airport. So it largely depends on your investment objective. So what I will advise here is that if you have the resources, buy into both properties for the sake of the future, because none will be a waste. However, your investment objective, the nature of your business, is another factor that will influence your choice of whether to buy the land that is directly facing the airport or the land that is situated beside the Lekki Deep Sea Port. I hope that this guidance serve you well in your investment, but don't forget, the most important thing is for you to take action after watching this video, because that is what will make the difference. You need to make up your mind on time. Don't be indecisive. As I will always say, don't sleep on this, because don't forget, one of the things I mentioned is that for the wealthy place we have just 20 plots. That means we have limited plots, and what this means is that if you waste time with your decision, you will be missing out of those properties. And I must tell you, they are both good products. From what I've shown you so far, you'll agree with me that both properties are actually good products that you should take advantage of. Don't forget, like I said from the beginning, as an individual, as a business organization, you don't wait for the future to come before you start making plans for the future of your business. You have to plan ahead of time. Before I round up this video, let me give you a practical example. As we speak today, in the Ikoyi and Lekki Phase 1 axis, a lot of air companies are looking for space to build their corporate headquarters. But what do you think happened to those persons who saw into the future and secured the space in the Ikoyi and Lekki Phase 1 axis? It's easier for them to build such structures today. So what this video should do to you today is to take action. Buy a land either opposite the Lekki airport or buy a land close to the Lekki Deep Sea Port for your business. In the future, you can build that hotel, you can build that supermarket, you can build that eatery, you can build that warehouse, you can build that factory, and with that you will have another branch of business that will give you more profit. Now don't forget that already as I speak to you, I have helped a lot of Nigerians within and outside Nigeria. Yes, I have helped lots of individuals and corporate institutions to buy into this both estate I have talked about in this video, and I am much more eager to also help you to acquire these properties. And all you need to begin in all of this, of course, is to send a WhatsApp message or call the number that is showing on your screen, and with that I can help you get started. Again, my name is Peter Side, your favorite real estate broker right here in the city of Lagos. Thank you for watching, and bye for now, as I look forward to seeing you take action.